Giving you jip, you could have a word with Major Truscott. Wouldn't recommend it, actually. Funny chap. Runs his own fairly secret army.
Hello, God. It's me again. Harry Kitchener Wellington Truscott, Major, Queen's Own West Mercian Lowlanders, retired. British nation for the saving of. If you exist, of course. Well, still the usual proviso on that one, I'm afraid. Tricky blighter, Johnny Faith. Our fault, gift of free will, well and truly misused. My army, horns of same dilemma. Difficult to have faith in me when I haven't exactly made huge success of things so far. And not that I'm setting myself up as some kind of god. No unfair competition from this cove. Lord, give me faith in you, so that I can have the strength to be more successful, so that my chaps can have faith in me.
Sure, Major Truscott!
Let's break off now. At ease. Carry on. Amen.
Hello, Throttle. I've done something amazing, sir.
That sounds amazing, Throttle.
I acted on my own initiative, sir.
Good Lord, was that wise?
I come upon them and I did decide pretty sharply, sir.
You come upon what, Throttle?
Lorry load of explosives, sir, what I've just brought in into my lorry, sir.
Explosives?
An army needs an arsenal, sir, if it is to be taken seriously. And with the greatest respect, sir, I don't think as yet our army has been taken as seriously as what it should have been. Due to no fault of your own, sir, but due to the malign influence of continual misfortune, sir.
When you say you come upon these explosives, where exactly did you come upon them?
They was free, sir. Gratis. A gift from right-thinking sympathisers, sir.
Throttle, you're a genius.
Thank you, sir.
Time to choose your menu.
Who am I? What's happened to me?
Your name's Major Harry Truscott. You've had an accident. You've lost your memory.
And nobody's handed it in? The swine.
No. Your memory is your mental faculty for remembering things.
Ah, with you now. Sorry, forgot. Lost my memory.
Do you like liver?
Liver? What's that?
Well, it's liver. It's awful. It's an organ in the abdomen which secretes bile and plays an important part in the digestion.
Sounds vile. Liver plug hole.
Well, what about sausages?
Sausages?
They're long, brown, meaty things, covered in skin.
Sound repellent.
I'll put you down for boiled fish. Now, what about pud? Do you like spotted dick?
Sorry. What's spotted dick?
Well, it's,
Dick?
Yes. And it's,
Spotted?
Yes.
Sounds vile. Unlike you.
Pardon?
You aren't vile. You're a pretty girl.
Thank you. You remember what girls are, then?
Of course I do. Opposite sex, curvaceous little coves. You're one, I'm not. Very satisfactory arrangement. Johnny Libido stirring.
I'll put you down for jelly.
Hello. Nasty. Major Truscott?
No, Major Truscott used to live here. I'm Tim Beamish, and this is my sister Nancy, whose house this is.
Was.
Quite.
And you are?
Yes. Pretty thorough explosion.
Yes, pretty dangerous stuff. Gas.
I heard some tale about a lorry load of explosives going up. Where is Major Truscott?
Yeah, he's in hospital. A lavatory seat sailed 300 yards through the air and hit him on his head. Very sad accident. Not amusing at all.
I'd like a word with you two.
How about lunch tomorrow?
Hello, Harry. They wouldn't let me see you before.
Not more menus, is it, nurse?
Don't you remember me, Harry?
Afraid not. What are these?
Gladioli.
What do you do with them?
You put them in water.
And?
You look at them.
Ah. Well, thanks anyway. Should I remember you?
You did once say that you adored me.
Probably did. You're not at all an unattractive sort of cove. Almost as lovely as Nurse Ackroyd, and I definitely adore her.
Well, really?
Who are you? Don't you recognize me, Harry?
Afraid not, sorry.
Doesn't the name Tim Curly Beamish mean anything to you?
Do feel a faint stirring.
What of?
Hatred.
Bastard.
That rings a bell.
Sergeant Major Throttle with grapes and best bedside manner, sir.
Sergeant Major Doris Throttle, nay Entwistle, with oranges and dittos, sir.
What?
The apples are from Mr. Pogson, sir.
Pogson?
Ex-mercenary soldier, erstwhile scourge of the Dark Continent. Great fighting man. He would have visited you, but he's frightened of hospitals.
Who the hell are you?
I'm the men. I haven't brought any fruit.
Decent of you, grateful for small mercies. The men?
You've got officers, you've got NCOs, you've got men. That's me.
On your own?
There was Stubby as well, but he's doing a job. Got a job.
You are our leader, sir. We are your army.
Nurse Ackroyd? Nurse Ackroyd! Nurse, throw these people out. I don't want to remember who I am. It sounds as if I'm a Burke.
Good morning. Well, strictly speaking, afternoon.
Morning.
I won't beat about the bush. We have heard rumours that your Major Truscott, Campari and soda, please, with a slice of lemon, not foreign, is running some kind of right-wing army. Naturally, we are therefore interested when your house blows up.
Exactly is we.
The gas board, incidentally, seems to believe that the fractured gas main was the result of the explosion, not its cause. Interesting. It raises two possibilities. One, you blew the house up accidentally. Two, you blew it up deliberately for the insurance money. So, are you incompetent, or are you ruthless and dishonest?
Well, if you thought we were incompetent, you wouldn't bother to give us lunch.
So, you're ruthless and dishonest in pursuit of your fanatical aims. Splendid, splendid. Thank you.
Would you like to see the menu, sir?
Yes. Thank you.
Thank you.
We may have a job for you. Who are you? You may call me Smith.
Is it your name?
No.
Not a lot of point then, is there?
Who do you represent, Mr. Smith? The sort of people who'd use an organization like yours. Now, tell me more about your organization.
It's the sort of organization that the sort of people you represent would use.
Clever, but not enough.
It's called XOX. We've got a worldwide reputation.
XOX? Never heard of it.
We're very security conscious. Nobody knows we've got a worldwide reputation.
How many men do you have?
Oh, not many at the moment. It's early days yet. 480. Yes, I was including the women, Nancy. 432 men.
At Dunkirk House, and none of them were killed. Extraordinary.
They were all out at the time. There were actually only 8 of us at Dunkirk House. The rest are scattered in small independent cells for security reasons.
Where are all these small independent cells?
Only Major Truscott knows.
For security reasons.
Good. That's good. Now, we will finance you. Within reason.
Within reason.
We will rehouse you in more Spartan and suitable surroundings.
Spartan?
A disused army camp. This job will be a test of your usefulness to us, of your competence.
Ah.
If it's successful, it'll lead to other jobs.
What is this job?
I don't think I should tell anybody but Major Truscott that, for security reasons.
Do you know me? In 1960, my name went on this, the British Grand Prix for shooting. In 1969, it went on this, the World Championship for driving. And every year since 69, it's been on this, the American Express card. The speed I travel, I need it.
Apply for the American Express card today.
That'll do nicely. The American Express card. Don't leave home without it.
Come on over to my place. Hey you, we're having a wimpy. We'll be shaking, grilling and feeling. Come on over tonight. Yeah. Come on over to my place. Hey you, we're having a wimpy. We'll be shaking, grilling and feeling. Come on over tonight. Yeah.
He seemed a nice man, Smith. Don't you think?
I can't work with a man who hates me.
Smith hates you?
No, Harry.
Harry's always hated you. What suddenly brought this on?
Well, I always thought it was the little things that I did to him, you know, like putting my drinks on his mess bill, borrowing his car without telling him, writing it off, having an affair with his wife. But he hated me in the hospital when he didn't even remember who I was. No, I'm sorry, Nancy. I'm leaving. I'm afraid you're going to have to choose.
Choose?
Between a brother who's loved you all your life and a fanatical, deluded, bigoted, self-confessed Burke who can't even remember who you are.
How much choice is there?
I shouldn't have thought so.
I'm in love with Harry.
What?
Would the fact that you're going to have to rough it have anything to do with this sudden decision?
Certainly not. I don't particularly want to live in a camp. I quite like houses. I quite like luxury bedrooms and en-suite bathrooms and drinks on the patio. Still, it's not important. So, you really do love Harry?
Yes. Silly, isn't it?
Yes. Still, you're not too deeply upset about my going then?
No.
Oh, good.
I'm absolutely delighted.
What?
I'm fed up with you using me as an emotional crutch in the pretense that you're protecting me, Tim. I don't want you round my neck anymore.
Good. 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 Right. I'm going now. Don't try and stop me. It won't be any use.
I won't.
Good. Good. Very wise. Right. You've now lost a brother and gained an amnesiac Burke.
Pogson? Nancy. I've got some news. Some good news and some bad news. Tim's just walked out on us. What do you mean? That was the bad news. The good news is we've been offered a very exciting job. Don't know, that's the trouble. He'll only tell Harry. Well, Harry's just got to get his memory back. Well, you'll just have to send for his ex-wife and his sons.
Hello, Harry.
Hi, Dad.
Hello? Dad?
I'm Betty, your ex-wife.
Good Lord. Good Lord. And this is my son. Good God.
I'm Paolo. But Giovanni couldn't come. He's got exams.
Paolo. Giovanni.
Oh, they're Italian now, Harry.
I can see that. He's got a handbag.
Why shouldn't I have a handbag? I live in Rome now, not Aldershot. All the boys at college had handbags.
College?
The Florence School of Hairdressing. I won the Golden Scissors.
You did what?
The golden scissors is the equivalent in Italian hairdressing circles of the Sword of Honor at Sandhurst.
Equivalent? Comparing top award at world's finest military academy with crackpot trophy and WAP hairdressing salon?
Nothing's changed, has it? Nothing I did was ever any good, was it? Fathers. I've had them up to here.
What's got into him?
He's proud of his achievements, you stupid man.
Proud of being a hairdresser? Betty, you shouldn't have let him. It's no career for a boy.
My God, Harry. This makes our 15 years of marriage seem like yesterday.
Well, we married 15 years. My God, what a dreadful experience.
Yes, but I'm not bitter anymore.
No, I didn't mean dreadful experience married to you. Well, may have been. Can't remember. But looking at you, hard to believe.
Oh, thank you, Harry. I do believe that's the nearest you've ever come to a compliment.
Is it really? Oh, God. No, I meant a dreadful experience, spliced all those years. I can't remember a dicky bird.
Oh, you're lucky.
Was it so bad?
See if this means anything to you. Staff Sergeant Gwyneth Thomas.
Yes. Wait. Yes. Welsh, wasn't she? Dark-haired. Came from Pontypool. Pretty little... No, I don't remember her. Sorry.
I came home early. I found you in bed together. You said you'd been involved in military exercises. I suppose in a sense you were.
What about you? Skiing with Beamish. Case of pot calling Cullender black, isn't it? Would have said kettle, but your story was full of holes. Beamish. It's coming back.
Oh, hello. I'm Nancy.
Oh, I'm Betty, his ex.
My memory's coming back. Yes. Beamish. Throttle. Doris. Pogson. Ron. It's all coming back, nurse.
Nurse? I'm Beamish's sister, Nancy.
Good God. A rat like that, sister like you. Rum Cove life.
I see. So you remember everyone except me. Thank you very much, Harry.
Wait, do remember you. Nosh, nosh, gurgle, gurgle. I wanted to, you know, couldn't. You wouldn't unless we... Oh, God. Ah, Nurse Ackroyd. Betty, my ex.
Hello. Hello.
All coming back. Be walking out of here in no time, waving goodbye to bevies of pretty nurses. Yes. Started private army. 8 men. Oh, my God. Nurse, remember me saying I might find out I'm a Burke? Have. Am. Minibus?
We've been given it.
Who by?
Ah.
What? Beamish left us? Why?
He doesn't want to live in a camp.
Camp?
Smith has given us this camp.
Smith?
He's given us a job.
Job? What job?
He won't tell anyone except you.
Sound man, like him already. Tiny question, what's happened to Dunkirk House?
Tiny answer. Throttle blew it up.
Good God. Good God.
Come on. Come on.
Out the boat, sir. Idiot, pyromaniac, shove off. Yes, sir.
See, if we do this job successfully, there'll be other jobs.
All very well, Nancy. Our job, save nation from lefties.
But we can't save the nation from lefties till they get in.
True. Just have to hope they get in soon.
Welcome home, sir.
Sorry. Memory's still not quite... Pogson.
Sir?
I didn't recognize you. Didn't you have a beard and a moustache?
Yes, sir. And a wooden leg. But I've decided a real fighting man doesn't need such aids.
Real fighting man? Real fighting men aren't frightened of hospitals.
All exceptionally brave men have their Achilles heel. Even Achilles did.
Robert the Bruce was terrified of spiders.
Hope you're an exceptionally brave man. May have to be. Making you my second in command now, Beamish is gone. Typical of him. Rat leaving a ship that isn't sinking.
Second in command. Thank you, Harry. You won't regret your choice.
Believe me, it wasn't a choice. Off you go then, man the gates.
Man the gates? What kind of job's that for a second in command?
To greet new recruits. First impression's vital. Want them to see you.
Oh, yes. Yes, we put it like that.
Bit big, this camp, isn't it? For 6 men?
Ah. Before he left, Tim did give Smith the impression that we had 480 men.
Swine.
To get us the job. Oh, by the way, we're a very high-powered unit called XOX.
Why?
I think Tim thought it sounded urgent and important, you know, like SOS, SAS.
XOX? Yes?
Message from a Mr. Smith for the CO of XOX. I told him there's no one here of that name, sir, but he'd give it to me anyway.
He wants to see me tomorrow. Secret rendezvous. This is it, that's...
Yes.
I'm sorry I didn't recognize you at first when you came and brought me our pollinated chums. Not my fault, Nancy. Concussed. I do love you.
I only got so upset because I love you. So it's action at last, Harry.
Absolutely. Your place or mine.
No! The thing with Smith.
How are you finding your new camp? Big enough for you?
Yes. Yes, for the moment. We'll get the other chaps in later, gradually. And don't want to draw attention to ourselves.
Good thinking. That's why I chose this setting, incidentally. We do need to meet inconspicuously.
I understand.
Good.
How about a blue one, Gov?
I've got a job for you. See what you're made of. No doubt you've got other important work on the go.
Well,
You don't want to tell me for security reasons. Good. I believe in security. I'd like you to congratulate your man who denied even knowing the commander of XOX. Anyway, all your other work can continue. This job won't need anything like all your 480 men.
Good. Good. That's very convenient under the circumstances. Well, come on then. All agog, all ears. What is this job? I have some interesting news for you.
Sounds interesting, sir.
That's hardly the word, Truffle. Amazing, more like.
It sounds amazing, sir.
Be quiet, Loris. Let the Major speak.
Oh, my God.
Dear, oh dear. Right.
Precisely. The face of political fanaticism is not a pretty sight. This man is known as the Cobra. He's the leader of a Marxist cell operating in this country, and probably here in Birmingham itself.
The filthy swine.
Exactly. Urban guerrillas, international terrorists, ruthless fiends.
Where do we come in?
They're planning something. Something big, something enormous, something dreadful. We find out what it is. We go in there fearlessly and stop them. We few. We happy few. This happy breed of men, we taken at the flood, ride out the tide, and by opposing, end them for England. Here comes Harry! Yes, by